Protect your DNA. BioPQQ can promote formation of new mitochondria. Infowarsstore.com.
A new study suggests that Wi-Fi exposure might be more dangerous to kids than previously thought. Duh, you heard it here first, folks. We have been telling you this for years. Of course, now people are going to start reporting on this. This study is basically pointing out that the World Health Organization, or the International Agency for Research on Cancer, lists RF EMF as a Class 2B carcinogen. Radio frequency electromagnetic fields include radios, televisions, microwave ovens, cell phones, and Wi-Fi devices, which are, of course, ubiquitous. Now, this report is entitled, "Why Children Absorb More Microwave Radiation Than Adults and the Consequences." And they found that children absorb a greater amount of microwave radiation than adults because their bodies are relatively smaller, their skulls are thinner, and their brain tissue is more absorbent. Fetuses are even more vulnerable than children, which means pregnant women should avoid exposing their fetus to microwave radiation. And it's not just cell phones, but think about all the time that you stand by your microwave while it's preparing your food, or when you open the microwave to just check and make sure your dish is heated up properly, and then you close it again. All of those microwave radiation, all those waves are right there at the microwave. It's not contained. You've got to stay a few feet back. But they also suggest that girls and women should not put their cell phones in their bras or their headscarves. And then they say that the cell phone manuals make it clear that overexposure is a problem. And of course, there are government warning labels, but not a lot of people are really aware of this, of course, because whenever these studies come out, they instantly try and downplay it because, of course, if people knew how dangerous these things were, the exposure were, perhaps they wouldn't be buying all of these Wi-Fi toys for their children to just let their kids play with it. And that's one of the warnings they say, is that these wireless devices are radio transmitters. They're not toys. And selling these toys that use Wi-Fi, it should be more monitored, closely monitored, or possibly even banned for use for children. And not to mention the fact, we've had people here before that are really outraged that they are turning entire classrooms and schools into Wi-Fi, constant Wi-Fi, hitting your children every day. So, of course, we need more studies on this, and just people standing up and saying, you know what, I do not consent to being blasted with Wi-Fi. Now, the studies that are cited in this paper found that RF EMF exposure is linked to cancers of the brain and of the salivary glands, ADHD, low sperm count, and among girls who keep cell phones in their bra, breast cancer. Now, the average time between exposure to a carcinogen and a resultant tumor is 3 or more decades. So basically what that means is we have absolutely no idea what the effects of all of this Wi-Fi and all of our smart homes and all of our smart cars and all of these devices that we just can't wait to get Wi-Fi around the entire city, around the entire world. We have no idea. 3 generations or 3 decades from now, we'll find out just how trendy it is to have tumors all over our bodies. And of course, beauty companies are already taking note of the fact that technology is changing us. It is changing the way that we are evolving. One company did a study for some skin tightening cream. They actually did an in-depth study for skin tightening, and dermatologists are blaming smartphones and tablets for causing sagging skin and wrinkles in younger generations. This includes a new condition they've dubbed tech neck. So this is a latest ailment that's resulting from modern technology. It's found mostly in people aged 18 to 39 who own an average of 3 devices. Tech neck refers to a specific crease just above the collarbone that's caused by repeated bending of the neck to look at the screen of a portable device. Because of this, wrinkles and sagging in the jowls are starting to become a problem for the younger generation. So sagging jowls is something that doesn't happen to people until they're in their 50s or later. And now we're beginning to see this in young people. Tech neck, brain tumors, and now back problems. Back surgeon Kenneth Hansraj published a study in Surgery Technology International. He warned that chronic screen staring could deteriorate the back and neck muscles to the point of needing surgery. So it is literally like those drawings that you've seen, basically showing the evolution of man. We are devolving back into cave dwellers. We've gotten all the way to upright man, and now we are back hunched over our computers. If only we could send technology back to the caveman. But it's not just health issues. Technology is, of course, being blamed for overreach, the surveillance, constant violation of our rights. And a hacker who was once raided by the Secret Service is now making devices for the surveillance state.
Joe Biggs here with Infowars.com with a tech update on a new device that is out. Checked out an article earlier today by VentureBeat.com, and it's promoting, or there's an article, I should say, about this new device. This is a USB wall charger that secretly logs keystrokes from Microsoft, and it says Microsoft only at this time, wireless keyboards nearby. What it's able to do is pick up your keystrokes, get the URLs, passwords, and it's cleverly hidden as a wall charger with the USB port. Also has an internal battery as well. So if it's not charged in, or if it's not plugged in and it's already charged up, you could put this device say in a pocket or drop it in someone's bag if you wanted to be sneaky, and they would be able to pick up the keystrokes off that. But what it says right now, it's only for Microsoft wireless keyboards, but like any technology, over time it'll blossom and grow, and it'll eventually be for Apple, so forth and so on. Now it says, this is no toy. The key sweeper includes a web-based tool for live keystroke monitoring. And now it can send SMS alerts for trigger words, usernames, or URLs in case you want to steal a PIN number or a password, and even continues to work after it's unplugged thanks to an internal battery. Like I said before, this is what it looks like when he has it pulled up. He's able to pull up a Facebook message on someone, says, haha, Matt, I'll be there. So this thing has some pretty dangerous implications. We've shown you time and time again that there are tons of household items right now that can be spying on you. Dishwashers. The CIA chief at the time, General David Petraeus, said that we'll spy on you through your dishwasher. So we have to worry about dishwashers. We have to worry about smart TVs. I have to worry about my personal phone, because in here, when you go and read in the terms and services, it clearly says that the NSA is spying on you, and they're not liable for any information that you may lose off your phone due to them snooping around on your devices. It seems like the world we're coming to live in is just a never-ending police state. Everything that we have, all of our tools are watching us, and this is going to get every keystroke that you have as well. So this is something that, I just can't stand seeing that, one day, if I ever have kids, they're going to have to grow up in this world that, you have to worry about what you say, because we keep seeing our freedom of speech attacked with the Interview movie, how they're making people scared to show the movie, the Charlie Hebdo attacks in France, where they're trying to attack people for speaking. What's going to happen when we have all these devices and they crack down and there's martial law and they're listening to everything you say? Are you going to be fined based off what you say in your own home?
Sanctimonious asshole.
Melina Huxley, you are fined 1/2 credit for a sotto voce violation of the verbal morality statute.
Or will you be thrown in jail because you've said something bad against the government? This is what it's all coming to, and this is what we have to do. We need to become aware. We need to talk to our friends so we can protect ourselves against these tools. Here's a little background on the guy who invented this part. It's called, his name's Sami Kamkar, and he is the guy who invented this keystroke logger. It says, Sami Kamkar, he's 30 years old, is a privacy and security researcher, computer hacker, whistleblower, and entrepreneur. At the age of 17, he co-founded Finality, which was a $46 million company and private funding. He is best known for creating and releasing the fastest spreading virus ever. That was the MySpace worm Sami. After that, he was raided by the U.S. Secret Service, Electronic Crimes Task Force, through the Patriot Act. He's also known for creating Skyjack. Skyjack is a drone, or a spy drone, hacker drone, that he can send up. Once it goes up in the air, it can take control of those other drones. It brings him the controls back to his monitor, and then he's then able to make those drones do whatever commands he says, and renders the people who have them useless to do anything with that. So this guy is a young guy, very smart, rated by the Secret Service. And now all of a sudden, he, in 2011, Camcard joined the board of directors for Brave New Software, a non-profit organization originally funded by a multi-million-dollar U.S. State Department grant. So this guy is definitely into something right now. Who is he working for? Is he really trying to help expose weaknesses in electronics? Or has the government turned him and he is helping make these things to spy on Americans? I'll let you decide, but this is something interesting. Like I said, more and more of these devices are being made. This is another shackle to make you a prisoner in your own home. This is something we have to talk about. Continue to tell your friends, share the word, share these videos. Go to Infowars.com. Make sure you watch the nightly news at 7 p.m. Central, and also watch the Alex Jones Show from 11 to 2 p.m. Central, Monday through Friday, and then also the show on Sunday. Once again, I'm Joe Biggs with Infowars.com.
Sold out for weeks due to the difficult and extensive proprietary process behind its creation, the exclusive Infowars Life Secret 12 formulation is now back in stock in the last limited shipment of 2014. The most bioactive form that has been created with our proprietary process. This ultra-clean vitamin B12 nutraceutical has been carefully crafted and developed over the last 2 years and is based on cellular science of how your body actively absorbs essential nutrients. Secret 12 is taken by mouth, right on the tongue, and then swallowed. No needles, no injections. Vitamin B12 deficiency is linked to scores of serious problems. And Secret 12 is a fusion of 2 organic proprietary forms of vitamin B12, bringing you a true nutraceutical quality vitamin B12. Secret 12. Secret 12 is an excellent Christmas gift and is tailor-made to boost your New Year's resolutions. Supplies of Secret 12 are very limited. Secure yours today at InfoWarsLife.com or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139.